Hello, YouTubianos. CJ Holmes here. I want to show you my latest swap meet find. I was walking the aisles of the Victorville swap meet yesterday, and I came across this. When I first spotted it on the ground, I didn't know whether it was a coffee grinder or a record player or what. It was certainly in horrible condition, but I quickly did discover that it is an old record player, a very old record player. Um, as I said, and you can see, it's in extremely bad cosmetic shape, basically in pieces. Someone had at one time in the distant past painted over the thing in some blue. So the nameplate was pretty much unreadable. So anyway, I paid $40 for it. I figured I got the money. Looking at the underside, I could see that it seemed to have at least some of its guts. I could see the spring housing. So I thought, okay, I'm going to buy it and see what's up. Well, I cleaned up the nameplate, and this is what it is here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Let's see that. All right. It is a very early Victor Type C gramophone. It's called a pre-dog nameplate. This is before the Nipper logo became popular. And this little record player was made somewhere between 1901 and 1905. You can see it says, if you can see it there, it says Type C, and the serial number is 6737. I don't know a lot about these. I've tried to learn as much as I can over the past 24 hours. I do know that they're very rare, they're very collectible, and this is missing a lot of parts. It doesn't have the recorder, it doesn't have the oak travel arm, doesn't have a horn, it doesn't have the hardware to attach everything. It's also missing the speed control screw, but it does have the record clamp. These early Victors used a clamp to hold the record down. So you'd put your disc on the turntable, what do you call that, center post, and then screw down the record clamp. So it does have that. That's a real cool thing. It's got the diagonally knurled or reeded knobs. I guess that's important. Let's see. I was able to get the turntable off without too much trouble. You can see obviously the original felt needs to go. It does have the brake mechanism, and the very cool thing is that it does work. Let me take off this support arm and pull up the bed plate, and there you go. The motor's complete. The spring is not broken. The spring works. The governor is in good shape. The gears all appear to be in good shape. I don't have a crank for it, but it does wind. See if I can get a few turns off of my improvised crank. Hold it down here for a second. I'll crank it up a few times, and it works. Isn't that awesome? So even in this horrible condition, lots of rust, it smells like it came from the Texas School Book Depository, and it looks like it went down with a Titanic. Very rusty, but primarily cosmetic issues. the internal workings of the motor are in good shape. Most of the work I'm going to have to do will be upgrading, just totally renovating this oak cabinet. It does have the decorative base pieces there, so has those. It's missing 5 out of the 8 corner decorations, but I think I can make replacements for those. So this is my project for the next few weeks. I'm going to restore this. I seriously doubt if I'm going to be able to find the oak traveling arm. I could probably find an original reproducer, original horn, but honestly I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. I would like to try to get it going, and we'll see what happens. It should be a fun project, and I will keep you posted as the days go by on the restoration. The turntable is very heavy. It's cast metal. Obviously we'll replace the felt and clean it up with a wire brush and some polish. Happily, the support arm is in pretty good shape. If things turn out well, I might consider nickel plating it, but we'll see what happens. I might just try to polish up the bare metal. Most of the nickel plating is flaking off now. So that's it. And another interesting thing is I have not seen any YouTube clips on the Type C Victor gramophone. I think it's called a gramophone. Phonograph. I think the phonographs were the Edison cylinder stuff. And I believe these were called gramophones. Correct me, please, if I'm wrong. And really, if anyone has any more information on this, for example, can we date it from the serial number 6737? I believe these were made between 1901 and 1905. This is an original plate Victor made by Eldridge R. Johnson. So I thought it was a real cool find. I'm going to have fun with it. Again, if you have any more information, please send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And also, if you want to if you want to eel mammy me, my eel mail address is gstringwonder@gmail.com. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this brief video. Have a nice day.